Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Really pleased to have you all here, new and old. I just love it. Excuse the state of my rotten hands, but as you can probably tell from my last video, been a busy bunny recently, so it's all go. So I'm working on a new journal. I've got my signatures sorted. I'm doing a 2 signature journal, nice big chunky lovely cover. I've been working on all day yesterday. From the minute I got up till I went to bed, I was working on covers. I say covers because I'm doing 2 journals, this one and then a little dinky one that goes inside something else. And so yeah, well, it's not dinky like the tiny ones, it's like long and thin, but not as much as a traveller's notebook. The box is the size of a traveller's notebook insert. So that was fiddly, trying to work out like what I can fit inside, now deep I can do it and all of that. And then I was sorting the papers for this one. So I fancied one of those printed pages on vellum. So I printed this, and I'll put a bit of white underneath. This is from my lovely friend Denise over at Wondubar Crafts. She's given me the fabulous trust of letting me be on her design team. And this is a page from the wonderful Kit Martha, that is her mum, who passed away earlier on in the year. Her mum Martha, it's a dedication to her, and it's gorgeous. Like, her mum's originally from Scotland, so we've got the map of Scotland here, and we've got some bits and bobs of ephemera that's been all gathered together, and we've got this beautiful page. So I was over the moon with how that came out on vellum, and then I thought I'd do another one, and I'd done this one. But unfortunately, then my ink ran out. If you can see, that part is the original colour, and the yellow has gone. And so I've got this. But I'm in 2 minds whether to use this still or not, because I really like how it came out. But because I went away, and I didn't really look over by the printer, and I was over on the desk putting bits in, I then printed this. Journaling cards, and you can see again, even though it done that at the top and then nothing, it's done it again. Like, you can see at the very top there's some yellow, and then there's these journaling cards and like the little tickets. But I like this pink and lilac that has come out, so I will definitely use this, because where there's the differing colours at the top, I could do something like that and you would never know. So I will definitely be using these in the journal. And this again is from the Kit Martha, but and they're beautiful little journaling cards in some of the style. Look, you'll notice some of the things was on the page, or the pages that I've printed. So I will definitely use this. But yeah, now I'm stuck for the time being of not being able to print out any more of this gorgeous kit. But like I said, the first one came out great, so that will definitely be a page in this book. And then, like, when it's in the book, you can see it sits like that, and it looks so lovely. That's the right way round. They do look great. And then, yeah, you can see from it, it's just, I really love that effect, especially when it's like a busy page like this. I love it on the vellum. But yeah, I now need to order more ink, but I might keep hold of these over here. I will put them to the side for a minute, because I thought we'll just do a little craft with me, and I can work on some tags and pockets and whatnot. Right, so I've cut them out, and they look quite cool, I think. So yeah, I will definitely use those. I'm not calling this a design team project for this Martha kit, because I think one of the one of the things you need if you want to be on a design team showing digital kits is ink, isn't it? That's like one of the requirements. It's like a builder turning up with flip-flops on instead of hobnail boots. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's not the one, is it? You can't you can't do it. Or Tyler turning up and he ain't got no tiles, or that kind of thing. Going to a machinist for a made to measure dress, and she says, I can only measure you in cheese. Yeah, it's not on. So yeah, we'll come back to Martha and that wonderful kit that it is. I still will link it down below, but I'll come back to that wonderful kit at another time. So for today, instead of design teaming, I'm going to be doing something else, and the reason I'm talking weird is because I'm looking for something at the exact same time and I can't find it. There we are. So this was what I was looking for, couldn't find it, so I had to switch camera off a sec and have a right old rummage, and I'm just going to get some ink on my glass chopping plate, and then we'll try and get a bit of colour onto that desk check that I've got next to me. Look there. Right, that should about do it. And I'm just going to spritz it with a bit of water. It's all distress oxides, so I'm getting a bit of water on there, and then hopefully get some nice marking on here. Oh, that's lovely. Right, get some colour down the bottom. Yep, I like that. And I get a little bit of this orangey, yellowy bit up the top, and I've missed the sides, so I'm just gonna, that's it. I really like that, so I need to dry that off now with my heat tool. I want to get a bit of colour there where I had my thumb on my finger, and that is it. That's perfect. Right, so I've got that dried off and all lovely. Might do some on the back as well. So, oops, let's get some yellow, and I'll do the orange in there. And yeah, I'm just, that should be enough. Just getting, oh no, I'll do a little bit more. Just doing it so I can lay down the guest check. That's why I've done a long line. And then it just, there's no work at all really, is it? Just laying it on the colours. Oh, look at that. Let's just get some at the top. Right, and I'll get rid of this and dry that off. So that's all dry, and yeah, I'm well pleased with that. So I've had a little change around in here. When we was at the boot sale and packing up to go home, some guy come over and said, oh, you finished for the season? We said no, because it started raining, so we didn't make a right lot of money. And we said, no, we're going to try next weekend as well. And he gave us a few things for free. And one of them was, do you know them things that you buy and you put them in your cupboard and you stack your plates on there, staggered shelves? Well, there was a plastic one of them still in the box, and so when we checked if it had all the bits in that it needed, I decided I weren't going to sell that next week. I was going to keep it because I thought I can stack it up. What I've done, I've stacked it up and I've lined the shelves, because the shelves, where they're for plates, they do have like big holes in. So I've lined them with scrapbook paper, And now I can have all my inks right there. And I'm finding that I'm using them more because they're right there, rather than if they was over behind me where they was before. I might only grab one or two and then just think, oh, I'll just keep using them colours for now because I can't be bothered to reach back. And now, oh, that's it. Where I've had a change around, I'm looking in the wrong places for some of the things. So, oh, I like that. Little, if I cut that off, I like that. And I got some new bits, didn't I? We're in Happy Mail. But I'm not sure. That might be kind of cool. Oh no. I was just thinking, right, I could have a bit of this. Yep, I like that. I might even cut a bit of pink off as well, if I can find the end. Oh, the end has got 50 million other things stuck to it. Oh no, I'll put that back. And, yeah. I'll move them to one side because I don't want them just yet. And I'm going to trim this down so that I've not got an excessive amount of fabric. And we'll see. So I hope you're all well. I'm just preparing, getting this done so that then I can get myself ready for the weekend and that, because as I said, we're doing another boot sale. And every time I go, I think I'm cutting a straight line, something happens and I'm not. Right, yep, that'll do. So yeah, we're going to do another boot sale, but oh, it takes its toll on me a little bit because you have to start so blinking early. You really do. You really do. So yeah, it's good if you make a bit of money and that. I sold a couple of things, but I don't know whether I sold enough to justify myself getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, because it started raining. And then, yeah, you don't really make much at all once the rain starts coming down. You should have seen how quick people scurried away to their little cars and that, because the car park was up on a hill. And as soon as it started spitting, people, they just scurry away. It was like watching little ants, because it was in the distance and up a hill. And, yeah, it was really funny to see. But, yeah, it's... After that, although it was funny, then it was a bit disappointing because everyone had gone home. And you're like, oh, I've still got a car full of stuff that now I've got to pack back into the car that we'd laid out all nicely on tables and that. And you think, oh, you know, like... just wanted them to stay for a while, but these people have got to go home. It was literally spitting. It weren't even properly raining, and so it was a little bit disappointing. Right, I'm going to come all the way along with some glue and try and do a little bit of a ruffle effect. But yeah, so we're doing another one this week, and I'm already groaning because it's not my favourite thing. I don't like getting up early, and especially not that early. It's ridiculous. If it was getting up that early to go on holiday, then yeah, because of the excitement. But getting up that holiday, getting up that early rather, just to stand in a field, is not the one really, because you just... the whole time you're thinking, I want my bed, and I can't stand up that long, so I'm sitting down. But then you have to keep getting up because people come near where your little table is that you've set up, and I'm like, not to be nasty, because most people there are fine, but you get one or two that are really shifty and look like they're about to put your thing in their pocket, and then they see you pop up and they drop it. They drop it as if it's like a hot coal, you know. So you really do think, I know what you was up to, you little cheeky monkey. And so yeah, there's a bit of that going on. I'm just pulling this ruffle back a little bit off of my embroidered leaf here, because I want it on show, and I think I want one strand, not two, of this. And so yeah, we come home with a load of stuff, so we're doing it again. But yeah, the guy, bless him, he gave us that shelf that I've now got there, and then he gave us a couple of other bits. I can't even remember now. I was so tired by that point. Like, seriously, I was just wanting to sleep. And so I can't even remember what the man said. I can only remember this shelf because it's right in front of my eyes. But yeah, there's a few things up Jamie's that he said, oh, do you reckon you could sell these? And we said yes. Well, I did. I was like, yeah. You know, so yeah, we came back with near enough as much stuff as we left with. But yeah, so we're doing it all again this weekend. So I thought I need to get on here, prepare a video or two, and then start preparing for the boot sale. Why is that not sticking? Oh, it's sticking to me. Is there glue at that end? Yeah. Right. Oh dear. So yeah, that is what my plans are for the weekend, which could be better really, but I suppose I'll have fun while I'm doing it. We did have some laughs, me and Jamie, while we was doing it last weekend. Some man picked up a CD like this, and he was, where it said, how much for this? I was selling my CDs 50p each or 3 for £1, but this was one of Jamie's ones. So Jamie went, £1? Well, the man, normally if you say something, they either haggle or they go, and just walk on. The man threw it down like, and we saw him marching off. And you know, like, I've got to lean forward for this, you know, like a toddler when they've got and their arms are pumping like that. And they're stamping their feet really hard on the ground as they walk away. He did that, and it just tickled me. I was laughing for ages, and I kept saying to Jamie, where's that toddler man gone? And you've offended him so much he's gone home. And we was really laughing because I've never seen nothing like it. It was really, really weird. But yeah, because normally, do you know what I mean? I've been to them before. I like that. Look at that. It looks really cute. And so yeah, I've been to them before, and I've done it myself. Like, you haggle with people, or things you think things are overpriced. But that was a first. It was like he took it really personally. Like, as if we're saying to everyone else, no, that's 20p, but to him, we're charging £1. You know, it just wasn't. I had my table and Jamie had his table. And, yeah, I don't know whether he'd seen the price on my table and thought we was just having him over or what. But, yeah, he took it really personally, and it was just the funniest thing. But bless him, I hope he's not watching, because he'll know if I'm talking about him, because there can't be many people that was at a boot sale on the weekend where it rained and where someone said to you, someone told you something was £1 and you took it personally. Just looking for a little bit of trim. Might have this, although I was going to tighten a bow up here, but you really won't be able to see that being in a bow because it's so like out there. Like, this eyelash wall trim But yeah, when you tie this in a bow, you've just got a big bundle of that, but which I like, but I wanted something a bit less in that corner. I did have a little, there it is, I dyed it yesterday with alcohol inks, my little homemade alcohol inks. Yeah, I think I'll have that up there. And yeah, I really like how that's come out, but I might have to water them down because this isn't as dark as what I normally have my sprays, you know, so when I'm using them in the way that I normally do, they won't react the way they normally do because there's a lot more dye in there than I would normally have. But I really like that colour for there. I think it's perfect. Yeah, I like that. I don't think I'm going to do anything to the back, so you've got that great big journaling space. But yeah, I like all the mental colours and everything. It's cool. So that is that. What did I get out? Right, I've got an envelope that I'm going to make into a little bit of something. So it's just a little coin envelope. Might use, let's see if I've got any of these that I think. That might look nice because the top bit will be completely hidden, as will part of the sides. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's grab this up and I'll lean on this just while I'm gluing. Where's that glue stick gone? There it is. I knew it was here because it fell down on me a minute ago. So yeah, what is the day today? I don't even know what day it is. Oh yeah, it's Thursday, but while I'm filming this, but I probably won't get to edit it and everything like that until sometime over the weekend, so it'll probably go up. You're probably watching this Saturday, Sunday, I don't know, you could be watching it anytime. You could be watching it in 10 years, couldn't you? Oh, I've just torn that, look, it don't matter, I'm going to put something over that bit anyway. I was just checking whether I wanted this bit. No. Right, yeah, that's nice on there. It's just the image of a library card, which I think looks cool. I don't want those scissors, I want these ones. And I need a bit of something for the top. Right, no, I don't want to level it up with the bottom because these envelopes, there was a problem with them when I bought them. The line at the bottom is off, you see. That's dead straight at the top and it all looks straight. When you turn it over, there's that bit, it's off. So you have to sort of remember that if you're getting something like this, like, don't you, like you have to remember it and compensate for it, which is a pain because, yeah, I forgot really, and then I've only just remembered. Right, and now I want it as a bit for that back, and also it's going to reinforce where that bit's torn. So that purple bit, I could, no, something quite light I want. Oh, I could have something like that. Yeah, I think I might have something like that, because time I get my trims and bits on. Right, so my width I want is just under that, so about there. We'll see whether it works or not. I can't see whether I drew it now. I always do that, don't I? I did it on this side, didn't I? Right. Nope, I can't see. I'm going to have to do it again. God, oh, that is so annoying. I do that a lot. Oh, is that where I made the mark? No. Where did I make that mark? Okay, I have no idea, so I've got to do it again. Right, if that was there, that would be there. We'll try. Oh, now I've done it at that top, I've found it at the bottom. Because of course, it was in a line with it. I might need to take a bit more off anyway. Because it's got to fit inside a little bit. Or is that enough? No, that's fine. It fits. It fits. So, I'm poking it in a bit. And then just going to cut the shape. Right. Oh, that other corner hasn't come out too well. No, I'm going to pull this up a bit and do it again, because this side came out awful. Right, so that's a bit better. And I'll just ink around it quick, and then we'll stick it down. And before that, even though I'm going to stick something over it, I'm going to ink at the top and around. But yeah, so another early start. I've been rummaging around looking for things I can sell at the boot sale, but it gets to the point. I cleared out all my stuff last week to do it last week, but then because we didn't do that well because of the rain and whatnot, we're doing another one. I've been looking round for better stuff, but then I'm thinking this better stuff is stuff that I want. That's why it's here in my house. 1 minute I'm talking myself into taking it with me, and then the other minute I'm thinking, what are you doing, woman? That's your things, you want them. That's why you bought them. Stop being crazy. So yeah, that's been me this week. Right, yeah. And I finally got there. Yeah, I like that, and it's reinforced that bit. And yeah, we've just got some nice markings. So I want some colour of some sort going across there. So I'm not sure. I think I'll have something. I might have a little bit of this ribbon in this end colour. Yeah, I like that. And again, I'm just going to do a little ruffle kind of thing going across, and then it will hide the bit that's the real colour that it should be, and not what it is on my printer because my ink's run out. Right. Oops. Come on. Findlay. Oh, it's more awkward where it's little, and I'm trying to get it more precise than I did with just a minute ago. I'm trying to get it a little bit more uniform, just going across this top. I don't know why, but that's what I fancy. I could get another last ruffle on that end. And then I need to have another look at this end. I need a bit more glue just for that last piece. And just push that there. And yeah, I don't think that looks too bad. I'll just snip off the raggedy ends. Get rid of that. So yeah, I like the look of that. I might have something a bit on here. Now, what have I got? Where's the round things? I had a picture of some like jar tops. Right, here they are. Like, that one's toothpaste, this one's cold cream. So I think I'm going to cut that out with a die so that it's better than my fussy cutting. Right, so I thought I might as well do them both while I was pushing it through. And I like how they've come out. So, the smaller one, I want down here, but I don't want to ride the whole lot. And I want a bit of colour on it. So, let's find, that's it. And we get a bit of colour. And yeah, that's cool. That's a nice match what I want in the middle, but we'll have something else around going towards the outside for a bit of contrast, because we do want a lot of colour in this journal. Well, I do. So I'm not going mad with the ink, but I just wanted a little bit of difference on there. And I'm not going to have the whole thing. I'm going to do it like that and then cut the rest off. Oh, I could have more, because that is cool. I do like that. Yeah, I think I am going to have more. Although now I'm looking and thinking, with the size of the library card, this wouldn't be that big. This would be that big in the Land of the Giants. So I am going to go nearer to the edge, but so we'll have less of the round thing on. But like that, I think, and then we'll just see what it looks like. And ink around the edges, that's better. No, we add this colour around the edges. Yep, I like that. And I can go a bit wider. We've got some bits already cut just to make it quicker. Oh, that's nice, the same width. Too wide. I could cut a bit off because I don't actually want purple. I don't know why I keep picking up purple bits. Oh, could have that kitty cat. Let's see. Either one of these images. That might need a bit more off. No, look. Oh, I like that. I do like that. Right. This is what we're having. And I ain't even got to back it because it's got that nice graph paper backing. So that looks perfect. And it's all nice and busy, so I ain't really got to do nothing to that one apart from punch a hole and set an eyelet and choose what colour we want. And that decision's made for me because I've got a bit of this laying right next to me. So that was a quick decision, wasn't it? I've got two eyelets here, I only want one. There we go. I love this colour. It's like sort of green with, and you can see like teal, blue and green. It's just lovely, really lovely colour. So where's the other bit? That's it. That's it, and just the excess cut off there. Yep, and that will fit in our little pocket like that. Oh, I love that. Okay, cool, that's that one. So we've made a couple of bits. I'll do one more bit. Right, so I've got this nice big black tag, which I'm going to have that way up, but I do want to get some more bits on it. So first of all, I'm just going to back it because it's wallpaper. So I don't know what's happened to this glue. It's not coming out like a normal Put stick. I don't know whether it's because of the heat or what. It's not overly hot here, but it has been. And this little room, I think because it's little, it seems to get hotter. Right, I'm just grabbing a bit of paper. We'll have this green, I think. It's really, really thin, but that is fine for what we want it for. If you line it up right. Right, let's turn it up that way and line this up. That was a better idea. Flip it. Oh, I've got some glue on there. Get that off. Yep. Just pushing that glue to the corners. And oh, if I can do it. There. Right, and I'm going to want big things up here. Big corners. That is that. And I'm going to ink around the edge as well in blue, because using black, I don't know what it is, all the other inks, yeah, sometimes you get on your hands, sometimes you don't. When I use black distress ink, it goes everywhere. Literally, it goes everywhere. So, although I like it, sometimes it puts me off using it because, yeah, of it ends up on pages where I didn't want it, and on other things that I didn't want it on. If I just threw this onto a pile of the stuff I've already made, it'd get on that. Yeah, it just, it's wild, all on its own. So, right, that's where I'm going to want my eyelid, and then I want to decorate this. Get some colour into the situation. Right, so my lovely friend in the Netherlands, Anahie, I think I'm pronouncing that right, I don't know, sent me some lovely little doilies and that, right? And she sent me lots of stuff and some stamps as well. So I thought I'm going to use a couple of stamps on here, and I've sprayed this doily with different alcohol inks, and I've done that before, went to bed last night and just let it dry overnight. And yeah, I've just remembered that I've done that, so I'm going to have it on here, but I'm going to have it over to the side like that. That was one of my hairs, but sorry, I'm not going to stick one of my hairs to it. No one wants that. Oh, do you know what, right? When I was wrapping up all the parcels, all the happy mail to go out of the prizes, I was using big sellotape, and at one point I'd got it all stuck down, and the envelope, the address labels on, and then as I went to send it at the post office, I noticed that, look, that bit's folded up. I noticed that there was one of my ears stuck in the sellotape, but there was nothing I could do about it. Then the lady was sticking on the stickers and things that, like, the stamps that have to go out. So, and I can't even remember which one of you it was, but one of you could clone me. You could have your own Cockney Crafter if you're a scientist in the cupboard, because not that you'd want to. I'm so annoying. But and I used the wrong scissors for that. But yeah, you could clone me, because yeah, one of you has got my hair in the packaging. I am really sorry. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to say about the packaging is that I am the queen of recycling. So a lot of the packaging I used was packaging that's been sent to me previously. So I hope that doesn't sort of like annoy someone when you think, oh god, she's using second-hand packaging. But I don't like to waste things like that, because they're reusable. So I normally just like cover up the address, that, like my address from when I've received it, like scribble it out so that it's clear that it's not coming back to me. I don't want to put it in the post box and then it comes straight back to me because I've left my the address on like that, and so I have to scribble it out, then write who it's to, or I cover it up in some way, then write who it's to, and then I have to put my little sticker on the back, because you have to put your address with some things, depends what way you send them. So I just always do the to when I'm at home, to save me being the longest person in the queue, because that's really annoying for other people, isn't it? You know yourself, if you're standing in the post office, you just want to get it done and go, and there's someone in front of you that's got to fill out a million things because they didn't do it at home. It's just well annoying. So I do it all while I'm here, and then just take it to the post office. But yeah, I did notice my hair, which this is starting to disintegrate. Look, it's raining, what's it called? It must be time to get a new one, because yeah, I don't want that every time I use it. That's well annoying, isn't it? But yeah, so you've got second-hand packaging, but I thought most junk journalists will be cool with that, won't you? Because that's what we do. But yeah, just a heads up, if you don't like that, I apologise. But yeah, they're on their way, so hopefully they will be with you very soon. And yeah, I really do apologise, whoever gets my hair stuck in the sellotape. I really didn't mean for that to happen. But yeah, as I said, I didn't notice until it was just, the lady had her hands on it, and I was like, oh, and about to pull it back, and I thought, oh, we can't have a tug of war over over me having a change of heart. Right, I was looking at this, it's got some cool little images. I might use a piece. Yeah, I think I will. Just cut some off. Right. Not that bit, I don't want, even though those little hummingbirds are cool. I think I want these little tables. Either the little tables or the little windows and the doorway. I think the little tables. And that looks like a little bit of lace, don't it, at that edge. I like that. Right, I'm going to bring it up just a tiny touch because I want to put some trim across the bottom. So I'll just ink around these edges, and that can go there. Sorry. And then I'm going to want a little bit of trim at the bottom. Oh, so yeah, I've really been excited with the way my channel has been growing just recently. Like I always say at the beginning, welcome to all my new subscribers. It's really lovely the way this little Cockney Craft family is just growing and like exceeding all my expectations. I just want to have a look in here, but it's all a jumble. I want something with a little bit of a dangle, but that is too much for that tag, as is this. I don't think it's wide enough anyway. No. Right, I found a little bit of, I couldn't find anything with really bright colour that I thought was right at this bottom, so we're going with black. So I just need a thin bead of glue, and all the way across. Not really that much, but I couldn't control how it was coming out, unfortunately. Right, so just that across the bottom. The scissors around here somewhere, and there. So that's okay. And then I thought I got this as well in the same package as these, and she's so kind. She didn't need to do this. She was working on an Oriental journal, so I sent her some of like those book pages that I often use and them bits, but I didn't do it to get something in return. I got it because, you know, when you see someone's working on something, you think, oh, I've got something that she could probably use. And so, like, you see that, don't you? Like, there's no competition in this world of junk journaling, is there? There is competition in the world. I ain't no fool, I know about that. But I mean, in our little world, in our junk journaling world, there's not competition, there's just camaraderie, you know, and we're all there to help each other out, or give things to someone that we think, oh, you could use them more than me. Like before, I received a great big load of Christmas stuff from a friend because she don't really do the Christmas thing, and so she sent all that kind of stuff that she had to me, and I love Christmas, so yeah, I was over the moon. And so then everyone's happy, aren't they, you know. It was the same with this thing. I used that book, but I thought, it's a whole book, I can spare a few pages, you know, and so I sent them just because I thought she could use them, and that was all. But yeah, she kindly sent all these lovely bits to me, a big, like, a load of stamps and little bags with bits and bobs in, trims, different trims, like, just lovely, really lovely. So yeah, that was a lovely gesture, because I really didn't expect it. But yeah, it's nice, this junk journaling and art world, mixed media and all of that, innit? Because yeah, people are just kind to one another, which there should be a bit more of that in the world, not just in our little world, you know. I wish there was a bit more of that outside of our little world. I was just thinking, in between these two stamps, I could have one of these little bits that I cut from Martha. I think I'm going to go with this one, but I'm just going to cut a bit off. Right, let's get rid of that. Getting too many things on the desk now, I can't cope. Right, I'll probably take a little sliver off the sides as well. Definitely like that one. Right, let's see how we're going. Bit off the top. Oh, wrong scissors. Bit off the top. I can come right down to that 5 cents. I wonder if I've got a bit that I can tuck under. Oh yeah, look, I can fit it in there like that. Yep, let's just ink around it. No, where's the other big one? Just get a little bit of ink around the edges. Get rid of the white. A little dab of glue on the corners if possible. Okay. Right, and then found it went under there a little bit, didn't I? Yeah. Come on, stick. I only put the tiniest little bit of glue. I didn't even squeeze really. I was just rubbing whatever was on the top. It's probably not enough because of the surface that I'm trying to stick on. It's not enough at all. Right, come on. You can do it. I will need a bit under here as well. Yeah. That's better. So, I'm going to call it a day now because I have got to get myself ready and look for some more things from the dreaded boots out from hell. Please, yes, send me your inner strength. Send me your energy. So we've got that little cutie. And obviously this was made out of the misprint that I really ended up liking. So yeah, that's super cool. And then we've got these, and I used the other little misprints. So yeah, when you do mess up, don't throw it away, because do you know what I mean? They look really cute, and you can still see, like when you look at them, what they are. So yeah, I think they're really cute. So thank you very much. Just a little craft with me, and I'll be back with something else very soon. See you all soon. Love you lots. Bye bye.